Hi, kindergartners. Happy Friday. Today we are going to be reading an old favorite that we have read before in class. And this is a fun story because we know it. And that means that afterwards you can practice retelling the story, telling me who the characters were, where the setting was, where the story took place, and what happened at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Goldilocks and the Three Bears by Candice Ransom. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once there were three bears who lived in a neat little house deep in the woods. The great big bear was Papa Bear, and he had a loud, growly voice. The middle-sized bear was Mama Bear, and she had a sweet, low voice. And the smallest bear was Baby Bear, and he had a high, squeaky voice. Every morning, the bears had breakfast together. They each had their own bowl, which they filled up to the top with hot porridge. There was a great big bowl for Papa Bear, a middle-sized bowl for Mama Bear, and there was a little bowl for Baby Bear. After breakfast, the bears rested in the living room. They each had their own chair to sit on. There was a great big chair for Papa Bear, a middle-sized chair for Mama Bear, and a little chair for Baby Bear. The bears sat in their chairs and talked about how nice and quiet their cozy little house was. In the evenings, the bears were sleepy and they went upstairs to their cozy bedroom. They each had their own bed to sleep in. There was a great big bed for Papa Bear, a middle-sized bed for Mama Bear, and there was a little bed for Baby Bear. Papa Bear snored, loud, growly snores. Shh. Shh. Mama Bear snored sweet, low snores. And Baby Bear snored high, little squeaky snores. One morning, the bears found that the porridge was too hot to eat, so they went for a walk in the woods to let their breakfast cool. The same morning, a little girl named Goldilocks went out early to pick flowers for her mother. She walked farther and farther into the woods until she came upon the neat little house. Hungry and tired, Goldilocks knocked on the door. I wonder who lives here, she thought, but no one answered. Something smelled good. Goldilocks went inside and saw three steaming bowls on the table. She ate a spoonful from the great big bowl, but the porridge was too hot. She ate a spoonful from the middle-sized bowl, but the porridge was too cold. Then Goldilocks ate from the smallest bowl, and the porridge was just right. She ate spoonful after spoonful until the porridge was all gone. Goldilocks was tired from walking so far, and she wanted to rest, so she looked around for a nice chair in the living room. She saw three chairs. First, Goldilocks sat in the great big chair, but it was too hard. Then, next, Goldilocks sat in the middle-sized chair, but it was too soft. Then Goldilocks sat in the smallest chair and it was just right, but crash! The bottom broke, and whack! The back snapped. Goldilocks fell to the floor with a thump. The little chair was smashed. Now Goldilocks was really tired. She walked upstairs and peeked into the cozy bedroom. Three beds stood neatly against the wall. I'll just lay down right here, said Goldilocks. First, she climbed into the great big bed, but it was too hard. Next, she climbed into the middle-sized bed, but it was too soft. Then she climbed into the smallest bed. It felt just right. Goldilocks snuggled under the quilt and soon fell fast asleep. A short time later, the bears came home. They thought their porridge must be cool enough to eat now. Papa Bear looked in his bowl and frowned. Someone has been eating my porridge, he said in his loud, growly voice. Next, Mama Bear looked in her bowl. Someone has been eating my porridge, she exclaimed in her sweet, low voice. And then Baby Bear turned to his empty bowl upside down. Someone's been eating my porridge, he squeaked, and it's all gone. Papa Bear walked into the living room. His chair had been moved. Someone has been sitting in my chair, he said in his loud, growly voice. Next, Mama Bear saw the flat cushions on her chair. Someone has been sitting in my chair, she exclaimed in her sweet, low voice. And then Baby Bear found his little chair smashed to pieces. Someone has been sitting in my chair, he squeaked, and now it's broken. The bears went upstairs. Papa Bear saw that the pillow on his bed had been moved. Somebody has been sleeping in my bed, Papa Bear said in his loud, growly voice. Someone has been sleeping. Oh, sorry. Someone has been sleeping in my bed, Mama Bear said when she looked at her bed and noticed that the covers had been messed up. Then Baby Bear looked at his bed, and a little girl with golden curls lay fast asleep upon his bed. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed, sweet Baby Bear, and there she is. Goldilocks woke up at the sound of Baby Bear's voice. She rubbed her eyes, and there three bears stood over her. Oh my, cried Goldilocks. Frightened, she jumped out of Baby Bear's bed and dashed downstairs. Goldilocks ran out the front door and into the woods as fast as her leg could carry her. The three bears never saw Goldilocks again. Their little house deep in the woods remained peaceful, and their porridge, well, it was just right. The end. So, my friends, I would love for you to practice retelling this story. And then it would be fun to do a reading play date, play pretend with this book. Can you act out the story? Maybe you could either do it by yourself with some stuffed animals, or you could do it with someone in your family, and you could act out all the parts of the story and make a play. That would be so much fun. I hope you will have a great Friday and a happy weekend. And I will see you. We have no school on Monday, but I will see you on Tuesday. And remember, next week is the last week of school, and we are going to have so much fun. Have a great weekend, my friends, and a happy, happy Friday. Bye.